Hi there, this is Ben from Tunessence, and in this video I'm going to show you how to tune your guitar. So the tuning that we want to get our guitar into is what's known as standard tuning. This is the sort of default tuning for your guitar. And for standard tuning, the notes we want starting with the 6th string are E, A, D, G, B, and then another E on top. So that's E, A, D, G, B, E. So if we tune our strings to those notes, then we'll be in standard tuning. So there's several ways you can do this. One way is just to use an electric tuner, and there's a bunch of different kinds of electric tuners. There's tuner pedals, where you plug in and turn it on, and there's a little meter here that tells you if you're sharp or flat. There's also little handheld tuners. You can plug into these, or there's also a built-in microphone. So you can use these for acoustic guitars as well. There's also, what's really popular nowadays is little clip-on tuners that you clip to the end of your guitar right here. And those will pick up the vibration of your guitar, of the wood. When you pluck a string, it vibrates the whole guitar. So it's picking up those vibrations and tuning that way, instead of using a microphone. So that way you can tune even if there's other noises in the room or other people are trying to tune as well. Or you could also use, on the Tunessence website, we have a link on this page to the Tunessence tuner, which you can use to tune up your guitar as well. And the Tunessence tuner has several different types of tunings you can choose from. If you want to get the standard tuning, just select standard tuning, and it'll have a meter there to show you whether you're sharp or flat for each string. Now typically with any tuner, if the meter is too far to the left, then you're going to be too flat, so you need to raise the pitch. And if it's too far to the right, then you're too sharp, so you need to lower the pitch. You can also tune your guitar if you don't have a tuner. You can just tune your guitar to itself. So in order to do this, you won't necessarily be in tune with like a recording or anything like that. But if you're just practicing by yourself, then this will work just fine. So what we're going to do is assume that our bottom string is in tune, and we're going to tune all the other 5 strings to that bottom string. So what you do is you go to the 5th fret on the bottom string. If you press down and play that note, you get the note A, which is exactly the note that we want our next string to be tuned up to. So you can check those 2 pitches against each other. The 5th fret of the bottom string with the next string open. If they're the same, then those 2 strings are in tune. So we use the same process for the next 2 strings. Go to the 5th fret of your 5th string, and that gives us the note D, which is what we want our 4th string to be tuned to. So when those are the same, then we've got our 5th and 4th strings in tune. For the 4th string to the 3rd string, again you go to the 5th fret of the 4th string. It's the note G, which is what we want our 3rd string to be tuned to. Now the next set is different. When you're tuning your 3rd string to your 2nd string, you just go to the 4th fret. And that'll give you the note B. Which is what we want our 2nd string to be tuned to. And then to do the last one, you're back to the 5th fret again. So go to the 5th fret of your 2nd string, and that should match your 1st string played open. So we've worked our way 2 strings at a time until we've tuned all 6 strings, and hopefully we're in tune then. Now there's one other type of tuning we should talk about which is really popular, and this is called the drop D tuning. And drop D is when you take your 6th string, which is usually an E, and you want to tune it down until it's a D. So I like to double check that string against the 4th string D. They're not going to match exactly because your 4th string D is an octave higher. It's a higher version of D than what we're tuning the low string to. But you can still hear how they match in a way, even though one is a lower version than the other. Now, one of the reasons this tuning is so great is because once you're in drop D, if you just play the bottom 3 strings, you get a power chord. You don't even have to press anything down. And then if you want to play at any higher frets, you just press down with one finger, the same fret for the bottom 3 strings, and they're all power chords. So it makes a lot of rock songs a lot easier. Plus you get this cool low sound, which is lower than you could get in standard tuning. So the Tunessence tuner has an option for drop D tuning as well, if you see that for a song that you're trying to learn.